Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
OG, what's going on, man? Hey, man, let's get to it, man. Hey, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. OG, man, I'm looking at Byron Allen. Look like he done made a lick. He done hit a lick.
Byron Allen, man, he's something special. This guy slid in so quietly, and he's been making astronomical moves with the Weather Channel, with all his different channels, and became a quiet black billionaire. And he just sued in 2021. He filed a suit of discrimination from McDonald's for not giving fair advertising to black media. And so they just settled in June a $10 billion lawsuit that he won on the California courts, the Superior Court. The judge dismissed it without merit, and the federal court judge said that it did have merit, and he went along with the lawsuit. And before they went to trial, it says Byron Allen filed a $10 million racial discrimination lawsuit in McDonald's in 2021. Many people blinked twice. What could a comedian turned media executive possibly have against the golden arches? What it seemed like David versus Goliath story. Over TV ads was really a battle about something deeper: access, ownership, and value to black media in the multi-billion-dollar economics. Finally, in June, Byron Allen won.
Wow. And how did he come up with $10 billion? He felt like they had done pretty much kept him back from $10 billion in advertisement.
It says here, the lawsuit filed against Allen Media Group claimed McDonald's had knowingly excluded black-owned media company from a general market ad spend, relegating them to a black-only tier with less than 0.5% change of $1.6 billion advertising budget. This despite McDonald's public pledge to raising the spending to black-owned media to 5% in 2024. Allen argument wasn't just about money, it was about media equality. Black-owned media matters. We have audiences and we have reach. What we don't have is fair access to ad dollars, he said at that time. The case was eventually settled this week for an undisclosed amount, which McDonald's agreed to buy ads from Allen's companies, including the Weather Channel and market value. So he just settled for them, and now they got to buy ads from him at the 5% market value over a time. If he didn't get the $10 million in the settlement, which he didn't get the $10 million.
The $10 billion.
Excuse me, I'm on, what is this, million? It's billion.
$1 billion.
$10 billion, so he got a portion of $10 billion. And he already a billionaire, so he got another 3 or 4. He don't even know where to put that money.
I can help him with it.
Well, I'm gonna reach out because he's my cousin's cousin. That my cousin had this dog, and this dog had this other man that knew this man that was a man.
I got to get hold of him, man. He owned, ain't he?
So yeah, so we need to holler at Brian. And man, you know what makes it so, it's interesting to me now. When I was working with Mike Tyson, right?
Right.
And we did an event one time, and Byron came up and like, hey man, what's going on, man? Well, I like the way y'all get out talking about the nation of Islam. Like,
right.
And I dismissed him as a little short comedian, right? Yeah, I tell you, I be making wrong. I make wrong decisions, bro.
OG, you never know what these people gonna turn into, OG.
You never know. Hey, check this out. The hotel that we was in at the SLS.
Yes.
Okay. When I was with Barry Hankerson, me and Captain Shaheed, we came in with Missy Elliott, Magoo, and
Timberland.
What's it? Genuine.
Oh, Genuine, yeah.
In the hotel. Yeah, we come up in the hotel. I see this little girl sitting in the lobby, right?
Right.
So I come up with my important butt. I'm got here. She says, "Excuse me, sir. Do you have a card?" I said, "No, I don't have a card." She says, "I like the way y'all move, and I'd like to do some security." So I'm looking at the little lady with the little green eyes, skinny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, "Okay." She said, "Can you write your number down?" I'm moving. I keeps on walking. I goes this and that with my highly important ass, right?
Right.
Finds out it's Erica Badu. I kicked myself, and I could have had a personal with Erica Badu. Here I am chasing some other Missy Ugly Ellie.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you call Miss Ellen ugly, man? You crazy?
Man, she looked like a little anteater.
Man, listen, OG. It's sometimes we get caught up in our own little old situation, like we just got it going on so good, and then walk right past the whole bag, a whole bag. You understand that?
The whole bag. Man, I knew Kendrick. I seen Kendrick growing up, and picked him up from school, seen him, and I'm robbing banks in Florida, right?
Right.
One of my partners called me and say, "Man, that little dude Kendrick, he stay across the street from your mother's house." I'm like, "Yeah, Kendrick." He said, "Man, you seen him?" I said, "Seen him do what?" He said, "Man, go to Walgreens and get a Source magazine." I go to Walgreens, Kendrick sitting on the first Source magazine with Dr. Dre. I'm like,
boy, it's somehow they be right up under you, man. I got them same stories with Taylor Gabriel and the other kids I done raised around here. And it just, you don't see it. You can't tell what these kids gonna be. But at least you was there for them. One thing I can say about me, I never said nothing bad to them. I tried to help them in any way I could with the little resources I had. But if I'd have knew they was gonna get the bag like they got, because I'm talking about $20-30 million now when I see them. Man, these kids done growed up, man, and became multi-millionaires, man. Some of them right up under my nose, man. So, OG, what do you think, Byron? Byron, you got David Stewart. He's a multi-billionaire, black guy. You got American. You got this other guy. What is his name? Robert Smith. And Byron Allen. These are our premier guys, right? Am I missing anybody? Of course, you got Oprah. You got Kanye. You got Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You got some billionaires out here, man.
And they ain't doing shit.
Oh, and Jay-Z. Jay-Z. You got Jay-Z. You got Jay-Z. You know, I don't know what do we expect from them? Should they come together, talk about entrepreneurship, sit on a panel? What can they do to help our people?
What they could do to help their people, not our people, they could establish some land for black people only, whoever it is, 20 acres of land and stuff. Shit, we got 10 square miles in Compton, and it's a whole city. We've never thought about putting stuff together that we could have something of our own. We always want to share it with white America.
Wow.
So with all these black billionaires, you ain't bought one piece of property that you could say, "Hey, y'all, this Negro land, let's build on it."
Wow. Wow. Yeah, and I forgot Tyler Perry, your main man. So, the main guy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the kind of money Byron Allen just got. He ain't got that David Stewart money, but he working towards it. Or the Robert Smith.
He got some stuff going on, but it's just like we got everything but independence.
Wow. Wow, man. I just say, man, it's a wonderful thing, man, to see brothers trying to prosper, but what are we gonna do with it? How are we gonna benefit as a people? What can we do? But I don't think McDonald's is the only one that been shafting some of these major players when it come down to preventing things from happening for brothers and sisters like ourselves when it come down to these major platforms. I think there's a little bit more. There ought to be a few more lawsuits out there if we really pay attention. I can promise you that.
Well, a lawsuit is good, but demand and action is law. This has been going on since 2021.
Wow.
And it's 2025 and they just settled it. A good little war and a couple of dead bodies, that'll get everything right over. You have to have some casualties to have success.
Wow. Man, thank you so much, man. For rocking with me on this Byron Allen, guys. Get in the comments. Let us know what y'all think, man.
I'm always happy to hear.
I'm happy he got them billions too, man. He got him some billions up out of him. We just don't know an undisclosed amount. We don't know how much. We need to get him. He got some. How much money do y'all think?
Byron, hit me up, bro.
Hey, I'm pocket watching Byron. How much do y'all think Byron Allen was able to settle with? Get in the comments. Let us know. Byron Allen, what's up, man? Where you at, man? Let us know what you think about Byron Allen suing McDonald's and coming to a big win on this one. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.